Minecraft late game, Terraria late game. He has pre-hard mode gear. What the pack is happening? It's just QOL, bro. Terraria Journey's End. Terraria Bigger and Bolder. Terraria 1.5. Quality of life Terraria mods. Actual QOL straight out cheats. Cthulhu in H.P. Lovecraft's lore. Cthulhu in Terraria's lore. Terraria status messages when a boss is about to spawn. Something malicious is brewing. Warding OP. Know you must min-max damage. Warding OP. Desktop 1.4.0.1. Pickaxe power reduced from 100 to 59. Look how they mass cared my boy. Short swords. A whole ace burger, 8 minutes. A single strip of bacon, 24 minutes. Every other boss, turns day. Skeletron Prime, turns day. Politely runs, goes sicko mode away. Empress of Light. When you already beat Terraria and King Slime randomly spawns in, I don't want to fight you, King Slime. I wouldn't want to fight me neither. They want me to go down the dungeon? Dungeon Guardian. Women when you ask them their weight. A darn good image of the skeleton merchant. I did not care for her. You sexual minority. How many hours do you have on Terraria? The random biome mimic. Me minding my business in the AFK farm. It's over. The Moon Lord has been slain. Let us welcome a new era of peace. I don't think he dropped his trophy. Impending doom approaches in his lunar sanctuary. The Moon Lord waits scheming. Me and the boys in master mode. Chat, I don't think this is how a human heart is supposed to look. You can get a new century early hard mode. Yes, Terraria. You gotta fish for it. No Terraria. Richest people in the world. Elon Musk, Taylor Swift, that goblin from Terraria. What it feels like to have the debuff. Current objective, survive. What is my purpose? To craft unholy arrows. Oh my. Potion 101. Using a recall potion or a potion of recall is more beneficial than using any type of magic mirror item or any of its upgrades in boss fights, since the potions are instantaneous. Finally, godly copper short sword. Summoners are the worst and most lazy class. Summoners just trying to have fun. 1.4.5 has been cancelled. Thank you for being with us. Who will win? 19F Sukuna plus 10 Shadow Technique versus Terraria Endgame Summoner. You call throwing dynamite around purifying the corruption? Hey, as long as it works. The glance I give the Terrarian after he starts catching stink bugs. You feel vibrations from deep below. Me and the gang starting hard mode unprepared. Do you feel like we're going too far into the hung? Pick up my gold. I probably won't. 1.4 changelog. If a player is falling far enough that they will take fall damage, but an enemy hits them and knocks them back, it will reset their fall damage. Me falling down the elevator, infinite power. Shimmer makes Witch Doctor slimmer, Slexier. Every time I move to another NPC city. Player, so how many Reforges does it take to get the modifier I want? Goblin Tinkerer, how to count past infinity. My heart, when I fought pre-hard mode bosses for the first time. When I fought hard mode bosses for the first time. When Megalovania started playing, when I summoned the Torch God for the first time. Beat this using melee weapon. Beat this using melee weapon. Lucky, quick violent, arcane, warding, menacing. They say shooters shoot. Duke Fishron, what's up with you? Glorilla really shot. Her shot at Duke Fishron mid-verse is crazy. Don't combine the words silt and slush. Worst mistake of my life. When you have to walk down that one shady street late at night, pot detected nearby. Cereal when no milk. Cereal when halves milk. What the player sees, what the character sees. 'Cause in Terraria, you cull stuff with a yo-yo. The Terraria equivalent of AirPod flexing. You should stay indoors at night. It is very dangerous to be wandering around in the dark, runs outside at night to play tag with the zombies. A blood moon is rising. You were slain. Google biome keys. I can see that you're only interested in the exceptionally rare. Terraria is boring. Terraria is a terrible game. Terraria is just 2D Minecraft. Terraria fans, you better watch your mouth. Everyone gangsta until the goldfish starts walking. Who would win? A sword crafted from 2 legendary swords, which are both in turn crafted from 2 legendary swords, one of which is crafted from swords representing each major biome, combined with a broken sword of a fallen hero. One shocky boy. I stepped in shut, copper short sword. Me using Shield of Cthulhu like. No, you can't just spam Benedi's and win. Haha, Benedi goes bizziz. When you finally get that rare drop you needed, 5 bosses go. Visible frustration. Me, I gotta get one of those. I'm glad I grew up with this, but darn, that's better. Bundle of balloons, feather falling potion, umbrella. Play me some of that jumping music. Doofenshirt's Evil Ink. When there is 5 goblins left, but it says the goblin army was defeated. When someone makes fun of you for having no life, Terraria is my life. Bunny exists. Stardust Dragon. Looks like you're going to the Shadow Realm Jimbo. Me trying to convert chlorophyte bars to shroomite bars, not realizing that I need an auto hammer. Visible confusion. Name a better duo. Official Terraria Wiki. Second monitor. 70 moss hornets. Me trying to make my Plantera arena. Copper in Terraria. I can create armor and tools and a sword that can craft the ultimate weapon. Copper in Minecraft. I have blocks that change color. When you go into the corruption, but you only have your short sword and pickaxe, I need a weapon. Did you know Discord was almost called Wyvern before we picked our name? Not too proud of that one, Wyvern. Terraria, the only place where you can look at your own grave. They always say Wyvern, but never Halvern. Types of headaches: migraine, hypertension, stress, expert mode, slimes. Me, I'm gonna do a melee playthrough. Boss exists. Me, so anyway, I started blasting. Steak, consumable, major improvements to all stats. Well done with ketchup. My friend and I go AFK in a hard mode world. Skeletron Prime, it's free real estate. Mom, no. Me, Dad said I could. Dad, why do I hear boss music? Me, Mom, can I have a good ranged weapon? Mom, you have a corruption world. Take a musket. Bullet flies off in random direction and hits a larva. Queen Bee, is that like a personal attack or something? When you collect lots of heart crystals so you can have full health before you even fight the first boss. Unlimited power. Seems familiar? Me, summons Frost Moon, my NPCs. Pablo, why aren't we alive? Trying to beat Moonlord in expert mode like. Me on the way to Area 51. Me leaving Area 51. Fathers, American Terraria isn't real. It can't hurt you. American Terraria. Choose world evil, corruption, crimson. The hardest choices require the strongest wills. God, so you know how some sins are unforgivable? Terraria, hate, community. Me, Mom, can I get this? Mom, we have this at home. This at home. Expert mode Moonlord, me. Merchant, selling silver bullets because of blood moon, me. I'll buy your whole stock. Guide, lunatic cultist treasure bag isn't real, it can hurt you. Lunatic cultist treasure bag. Turtles in Minecraft, turtles in Terraria. Brother, you turned yourself into Terraria, yes. Guide, if you cull the wall of flesh, the corruption will spread. Me, I'm not worried about a little corruption. Me, fighting 4 corruptors in shadow scale armor. Arbeck, the goblin tinkerer. Shoddy megashark. Me, preparing to fight the twins. Terraria 1.4 Update. Terraria Thanksgiving Update. Turtles in Minecraft, turtles in Terraria. Turtles in Terraria, turtles in Minecraft. Who would win? My sanity. One slithery boy. How to understand Terraria. How to understand Minecraft. Angler gets damaged. Angler, I'd Emma head out. Go crazy. Ugh, go stupid. Ugh. Chlorified arrows. Chlorified bullets. I'm the dumbest man alive. Terraria is 2D Minecraft. You're clearly dumber. Terraria. Otherworld officially canceled. Everyone disliked that. Who would win? Granite Golem's arms. One of the most powerful weapon. Normal heartbeat. Deceased heartbeat. When the Moonlord has 2,000 health left. How hard I hit my brother. How he describes it to Dad. My dad hitting me. Expectative. Reality. When you enter hard mode, and immediately a solar eclipse happens. Bro, I'm straight up not having a good time. What if you wanted to go to bed, but God said, blood moon? How do girls think boys pee? How boys actually pee? The traveling merchant with nothing good to sell. Me about to get a cool new free hat. Relogic making up their mind for the mobile update. 419, yes. 420, no. Terraria bosses, Fortnite bosses. Welcome to early hard mode. You get a brick. Insert annoying noises here. Brrr. What you might see will kill you from the other side of the map. Goes through walls and loves to say hi when you break evil altars. Niium. Bonjour. Summoner Prey 1.4. Summoner for 1.4. Who would win? A blade forged from magical ores obtained by killing powerful demons. One quick boy. Exploring caves in Terraria. About to go fight, I'll post the video after. Impending doom approaches. I got my ass beat. Bruh, am not posting that sheet. Terraria Memes. Being smart. Getting trapped in a bottle. Minecraft. Terraria. Fortnite. Adding fishing. Mages in Terraria. Mages in Minecraft. Man. Woman. White. Black. Poor. Rich. Asian. The celebration. Person. Don't go into the dungeon before you beat Skeletron. Me. Goes in and dies. Me. Post meme. Non-Terraria players. Terraria players. Hey, are you sleeping? Yes, shut up now. The impending doom approaches. When you walk into the Crimson and hear growling, Mom, come pick me up. I'm scared. A fun little sprite change. Me talking to myself after beating the Moon Lord. Gone. Reduced to atoms. No, don't use me to make the zenith. Same here, bro. The 5 horse. Whoa, this is worthless. Terraria developers. Terraria players. You are destined for greatness. Terraria journey's end. When someone says using the truffle in the ocean gives rare loot. Me, getting destroyed by Duke Fishron. So that mess a packing lie. After all these years, finally I have them all. Gets more than 200 health. Terraria, he's too dangerous to be left alive. You feel an evil presence watching you. The blood moon is rising. A goblin army is approaching from the west. The Goblin Tinkerer. When you want legendary, my clown detector is off the charts. Who would win? A hook made up of the fragments of 4 pillars which were summoned by the death of an ancient cut leader, while having a massive reach of 34.375. A 37.5 reach, boy. How to talk with tall people. No, yes. Which is better? A machine made specifically for making potions. 1 bottle boy. Fortnite exists. Terraria players. Know your packing place? Trash. Who would win? A sword made from bars that is found in the depths of hell. 1 bubbly boy. In real life, you eat gingerbread men. But in Soviet Terraria, the gingerbread men eat you. Idiots when they hear Terraria. It's 2D Minecraft. Who would win? Bedrock. Terraria chest with items in it. Getting a slime staff, but it's broken. Me thinking of what to do during a quarantine. Masturbate 8. 50% bait power consumable. Cave sounds. Minecraft, I can scare players. Terraria, I make players dance. Look the twins. My NPCs. The twins flying away cause it's 4:30 a.m. Lixard Temple. Me. Let me in. Let me in. Minecraft cave sounds. Terraria cave sounds. Demon eyes entering your base. Demon eyes leaving your base. Princess can drop the resonant scepter. Everyone. You, I stepped in sheet, summoner class. Entering hard mode be like, guess I'll die. I killed a man. And you? I killed the master mode moon lord. Diamonds in Minecraft. Diamonds in Terraria. You accidentally summon Empress of Light. Panic. You have endgame gear. Calm, it's daytime. Panic. When you first spawn and the short sword won't cut it. I need a weapon. This is brilliant. But I like this. Terraria world creator. Me. It's time for you to look inward and start asking yourself the big questions. Me, biome selector. Do you want a crimson world or a corruption world? Terraria on PC, Terraria on console. Who would win? An ore so rare and strong that it is used by the mechanic to construct the mechanical bosses. 1 turtly boy. 20% chance to not consume ammo. Whoa, this is worthless. Random slime. Exist. Stardust Dragon. Finally, a worthy opponent. Our battle will be legendary. When you remember your first time playing Terraria, a core memory. Will console update? As sure as the sun will rise. When you're playing a hardcore run-through and fall into lava, my time has come. Types of headaches. Migraine. Hypertension. Stress. Entering the jungle. When a new player breaks their third demon orb and they die to the Eater of Worlds, first time? You freed me. Why were you imprisoned? I killed the guide. Thanks again. Normal heartbeat. Deceased heartbeat. The air is getting colder around you. Console Terraria players thinking about playing PC. The children are fast, but the boulder is faster. The 4 horsemen of being in your inventory for 5 seconds. Melee. Rose, I can explain. Ranger. You have 73 defense? I only get 5 defense. Mage. I only get 42 defense. Summoner. You guys are getting defense? Me on my way to die fighting the Master Mode Destroyer. When you have mana sickness when you're a mage, tick-tock motherpacky. Pinky, me who just started Master Mode. Remove Cave Bat from Terraria. Me, hits the Lost Girl. The Lost Girl, you underestimate my power. Terraria veterans, only someone stupid would fall for that. Every new play. Strapping dynamite to bunnies is funny. Minecraft. No, don't ride dolphin, it's cruel. When you realize you can't use bombs to break meteorite. Did you remember to lock your door? Me. Searches Terraria Memes on Google and sees that there are barely any memes. Me. Unacceptable.